name is Nikki, but my name ain't Nicole.
On the floor, confessing. Lead me on and you change your mind. You keep this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Nikki. Welcome to my channel. This is my second time filming this video. The first time, apparently, I recorded only half. Something happened where I don't know if the battery died or if I hit the stop button. I don't know, but the second half of the video was not there. And I could have just recorded the second half, but then it's like time difference because there's morning and now it's night. So, just doing the whole thing over. The stress. If I look crazy, because I literally finished work. I got home 6 minutes ago. So I've only been home for 6 minutes. I probably look crazy. It's freezing cold outside. I'm probably still red. My hands are still red. And they burn a little bit. That's how cold it is. It's so cold that my apartment is warm. Outside is cold, so my hands are like, you know, that burning feeling. Anyway, this is the second episode of my palette update series. So, I will explain that a little bit because if you're new, you don't know what's going on. I've decided that I will review a palette or give my full opinions on palettes. Not when I first get them. I'm not like, I'll do like swatches and stuff, but I'm not going to do like the first impressions because a lot of that goes around. No offense to anybody that does it. I would rather do a video where after I've had the palette for like a month or so, some of these palettes I've had for almost a year or so. But, and I give that type of update instead of just doing first impressions or a week later. So then that way I can, I lost my train of thought. It happens to me a lot these days. So that I can give a full review of the palette instead of just, oh, I had it for a week, I still like it. Because, you know, you like, you get a palette and you're like, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it the first 10 days. And then on day 11, you're like, you know what? I hate this thing. Why did I buy it? Yeah, so a month or so more, and then I'll come back and be like, it's still good, or no, I hate it, don't waste your money. So, enough talking. Let's get into it. This particular palette comes from a brand that not too many people know, unless you are in the know. It is the Eddie Funkhouser brand. I love Eddie. I love him, and I love his products so much. I got introduced to Eddie Funkhouser through one of my babes on Instagram, Lulu. I love her. She had a giveaway, and it was with him, in collaboration with him, and I won. And then he messaged, mind you, this is his company, he's the owner, this is his brand. He messaged telling me that I won, and congratulations, he's really nice. He asked for my address because, like, I'm in Korea, so the address systems be effing up in America, and they be like, that ain't real, girl, that's not real, we need to check, even though it is real address. And then he shipped them out, and they didn't come. I never got them the first time. So he sent another package with a little gift. Although I won the giveaway, there's an extra gift in there because I didn't get it the first time. So that touched my heart. And then I started ordering from him. And every time I got an order, I'm pretty sure it does this with all the orders, there's like cute little gifts inside and notes and stuff. And it just, I feel like this is a brand that appreciates their customers. And so I love everything about the brand. And the quality in the products is amazing. His eyeshadows are so smooth. If you've been on my channel for a while, I use his products. I have his quads, I have his single shadows, I have brushes, I have glow drops. His products, the other eyeshadows though, they're just really, I have a thing for textures. And if it's not soft, then I don't like it and I won't use it. I know that sounds really weird and like, girl, that's stupid, but that's just how I am. If I touch an eyeshadow and it feels hard, I won't use it. Prime example, I have the Too Faced, and well, I'll just save that for a later video then. We're gonna save that for a later video. But we're gonna get into this palette. If you've been on my channel, you've seen this palette a few times. I use it more off camera than I do on camera, but I do love this palette, and I'm going to explain why in just a second. But this is the Eddie Funkhouser Rockstar palette. Obviously, you can see right there it says Rockstar, and if you like are in tune with packaging, then you obviously can clearly see from the diamonds and the shininess and the metallicness, you can already tell what type of palette this is, if the name didn't give it away. But this is definitely a metallic / shimmer 99.999% palette. There's only one matte shade out of 10 in here, and it is this black shade called Gritty Pretty, this shade right here. It's a very beautiful black, actually. It's a true black, and that's why I like it. Like, I love this black so, and it's so, his eyeshadows are really soft, y'all. Like, have you ever touched an eyeshadow and you're like, ooh, that feel like butter? Like, it's like, you're scared to, like, push on it because you don't want to break it. It's soft like that, but this one is not as soft. However, my favorite, I like to use this as an inner corner highlight and a brow bone highlight. This is Foxy Roxy, and she is so soft to the point where if you push too hard, she will split. Not break and crumble, but it'll split. And For me, that's not a con, because then that just shows me that he says in the description on his website, smooth, creamy formula. And then that's the proof in the smooth, creamy formula. Like, you can actually see that if the description says it's smooth and creamy, and then you touch it and it's like, that's not smooth, that ain't creamy, you lied to me. Yeah, no, that definitely said smooth. So, it's smooth. And this is actually the only one that I have an issue with in terms of when I touch it, it breaks. But I think it's because when I first got it and I first opened the box, I dropped it, and this one broke. Nothing else broke. just Foxy Roxy. All the rest were fine and they were good. She broke on me, but that's cool because that was my fault, not his fault. I dropped it. Like, I was so excited to get it that the way they wrapped it, I did like that with the bubble wrap, and it rolled out of the package, and I thought I had the right side. I didn't, and it fell. So that was my bad. And since then, I drop it, and she's still the only one that will like come up a little bit, or the crack will reappear. But let's get into these shades. So there are 10 shades. This is the only matte shade in there. The rest are like shimmer, metallics, however you want to say, because some of them, it looks like a metallic, but then I guess because I'm darker than most people that know about his products, because I don't see too many women of color that are in my shade range using his product, which is really sad, because y'all, these eyeshadows are life and they look good on us. I'm just saying. Anyway, yeah, some of them look like shimmers on me, but that's for obvious reasons. Anyway, so we have Foxy Roxy and Gritty Pretty. Those are the ones I told you about. But my favorite shade, okay, we'll get to it. Wait. So we have Rebel, which is this really pretty one. I'm not gonna do swatches I'm not gonna swatch all of them because I have a video of me swatching all of them. I'll card that somewhere up in here. But I will swatch my favorite shades. So we have Rebel, Rock Diva, Meadow Mama, which is this gorgeous silver shade. If you watched my other palette update of the Bretman Rock collection, then you saw this baby already. New York Doll, Rock Royale, Rogue Angel, which is the best gold eyeshadow that I own, aside from Lick from Jeffree Star, the Thirsty palette. Those are the two best gold shadows I've ever owned in my entire life. Glam Artist, which is this shade here, and Legendary. I am going to swatch I have 3 favorite shades in this palette. I'm going to swatch them for you now. That would be Meadow Mama, not giving you the finger, y'all, not giving you the finger. Meadow Mama, New York Doll, I love that shade so much, and Rogue Angel. I'm going to just swatch them all on the back of my hand. Oh, don't drop the palette. I almost dropped, see? So these 3. And they're so pretty. So that's Meadow Mama, New York Doll, and Rogue Angel. Whenever I use this palette, I gravitate towards these 3 shades. If you follow me on Instagram, then you'll see when I do my little product use information, you'll see Eddie Funkhouser, Rockstar palette, in the parentheses. These names are usually there because look at them. And like, I feel like the swatches don't do them justice. Maybe I should have put primer on the back of my hand, but nah, this is not a swatch video. This is a later on in life how I feel about this palette video. And I have to say that after having this palette for like, I got it September. I got it before my birthday because I used it on my birthday when I went out. I used the Meadow Mama in the inner corners. I used it on my birthday. But I've had this palette since late August, early September. And I think it came out August, and my package didn't arrive until September, which because I live in Korea. But I've had this since September, and I thought like you know, you get something, you're like, oh my god, I love it, and you're like, is my feeling going to change later? I think I love it more now that I've got to play with it and use the shades more, and not only get in touch with these 3 favorite shades, but I like to use Legendary and what is this one? Glam Artist. I don't know why I can't remember this name. I use them on my lower lash line a lot. So sometimes if you see like a dark blue here, it's this one. Even if I use the James Charles palette, but there's a dark blue here, this is probably on my lower lash line. Not one of the blues from the James Charles palette. It's probably this because it's a very pretty navy metal blue. Like that is, do I have room to swatch? Hold up, wait a minute. It's so, I'm not giving you the finger, I promise. It's so pretty. Like, it looks black there, but when I put it on my lower lash line, it actually, you can tell that it's a deep blue. And then Glam Artist is just this really, I don't know what it is about this shade, but like, when I saw it on his page, this was my whole reason for buying it. I'm trying to get a good swatch But this was my heart. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I saw this shade on his page and wanted it. Like, I wanted this entire 10 shade palette for this one shade. And I still love it. And it looks so, like, thank God for ring lights, because you can actually see the light bouncing off of it. Because that's how it looks in person when the light hits these shades. Like, right now, it's crappy and because the back of my hand, I just finished work. There's, like, nothing great about the back of my arm right now. But yeah, and then I like his shadows because they work great with primer, but you don't need a primer. And I'm one of the people that I forget to prime my eyes a lot. Like, I'll put concealer there because it could go with my brow, but sometimes I don't put primer there. I just go straight to the concealing after I moisturize, of course, because nobody wants dry eyeballs. But more often than not, I don't put primer on my eyes. I conceal my eyes. And this palette, these shadows in this palette work really well with other shadows and other palettes. They work well with his own eyeshadows from other quads and singles and palettes. And you like some shadows where like you have them on all day and they start cracking and disappearing. I have yet to experience that with this. Even when I use the black one, I use the black one usually to like if I do the smoky eye, and I don't want to use the black rainbow from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I'll use Gritty Pretty because it's a good black. It's a true black. I swatched it. It's a great black. But like, you do a smoky eye, but then sometimes the black disappears. You gotta add more. It's one of those blacks where if I just smudge out the edges of it so there's no harsh lines, this part here is still black, which I have a lot of blacks. Look at my eyelashes coming off. Hallelujah. Again, I just finished work. I'm not supposed to take it off anyway. I'll do that later. Like some blacks I have, even from Morphe, if you like blend too much, it disappears. I haven't experienced that with this yet. And this is why I like it, and I use it often when I do a smoky eye. Because when I smoke it out, you can still tell that there's black there without me having to go into the black 500 times. Because as much as I love my James Charles palette, that spooky shade will disappear on me in a second. All tea, no shade. Spooky on me for some reason does not work. I do the same methods. I use the same ABH brush that came with the Prism palette. Whenever I blend out spooky, it disappears and I have to add more. Don't have that problem with Gritty Pretty in this palette. So, I usually, even when I do a smoky eye with a James Charles palette and I gotta use a black, I use the black from here. Just saying. I love this palette. I would recommend, if you don't know about the brand, you should probably go check out Eddie Funkhouser Cosmetics. I will leave his website link in my description box, so be sure to click on it, because he doesn't just have eyeshadows. He has lip products. He has lip glosses. If you've been here, I love his lip glosses. I have 2 of them. I plan on ordering all the rest of them real soon. I know that's bad, but I want them all. Like, every time I go on Facebook, Instagram, and I see, like, he posted some girl and they have on the different gloss shade, I'm like, I want that one too. I want that one too. I need that one. And I'm getting into glosses a lot more. So, why not go with glosses that work for me and are affordable? ColourPop and Eddie Funkhouser have been affordable and they work really well for me. They don't feel sticky and gross. So, there's that. I highly recommend, even if you don't like this palette, he has 3 other ones that you could check out, and pretty sure they're all just as amazing as this one. He has lipsticks, he has glosses, he has matte lipsticks, he has brushes. I love his brushes. He has brushes, he has glow drops, which is like subtle highlight, or if you don't wear highlight, or if you don't wear foundation, you can just wear that like it look dewy and glowy, but it's not too crazy. If you've been here before, I use them on my channel. I need to buy some more because I have like that much left. So I haven't been using them because I don't want to run out. What else do I have of his? Sorry, my makeup is all over there. I have his brushes. I have the glow drops. I'm pretty sure he has a primer. He has foundation. He has concealer. I have his mascara. He has some amazing mascara, and it has like this little twisty thing so you can like turn up the intensity, and I use that on my channel. I've reviewed that on my channel. Yeah. Clearly, I'm Team Eddie Funkhouser, obviously. And I don't have any stake in the company. I just like affordable products. So I'm going to share with you what I use and what I find. This baby is a godsend, especially for when you want to do looks like to go out if you want to make a statement. These metallic shades and shimmer shades definitely will help you do that, especially if you pop them in the inner corner or little brow bone highlight, little T's right there. You can even use, I've done it before, Roxy, and New York Doll as highlight. I've done that before. I actually used Rogue Angel once when I used Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife on my cheeks, but I wanted it to pop a lot right in this area. I just took it and put it on top, and it was popping. It was great. It was amazing. Heads were turning. Lives were changed that night, because I did it at night. Of course, I went to a club, and that's why that look was there, because I would never do that for work. My students would get blinded, and they could never learn English again because they can't read. But anyway, for this palette update, do I love this palette? Yes. Do I use this palette enough? No, I need to use it more. So if you want to see me do looks with this palette, leave it in the comment section, not in the description box, in the comment section. Would I recommend this palette? Yep. If you like metallics and shimmers, or even if you want just like a little pop of glam for a very neutral look, but you were like, oh, I could put some down here, put a little something here, put a little something here. This will do that for you. It will. Trust me, I've done it a lot, actually. And, like, people don't know, or if I don't, like, especially on the weekends, because I don't post as much of that shit on the weekends, because I'm living my best life. A lot of the times when I go out, my inner corners come from here, and then there's always somebody that's like, your makeup looks great. Oh my god, I love this color right here. What is that? And I'm like, Eddie Funkhouser. They're like, what's that? And I'm like, this is his website. So, yeah. Yeah. That's it for this video. My next palette update is going to be a Jeffree Star Cosmetics product, so if you don't like him, please be nice, all right? Because like I'm just tired of a lot of stuff that people they can't let other people live their best lives. So just if you don't like him, don't watch that video, because I'm going to say his name, and some people don't even want to hear his name, and it's a bit childish to me. But anywho, that's it for this bi-weeks, this something weeks. I don't know how often I'm gonna do this. I'll do it when I feel like it. But that's it for this palette update video. I highly suggest checking out Eddie Funkhouser on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or just going to his website. And I will see you all tomorrow, as tomorrow is Face Shirt Friday. Bye.